Rats. The power is out.
Oh!
Today I am going to the Sandy Resource Fair at the local high school. I have no idea what this is all about. It just seems like something I should be doing. I can't do nothing. I have to do something to get my house fixed. I can't live like this forever.
Hi. Are you here for the resource fair?
What? Is there a resource fair?
I knew it. You just want to ask me out on a date, don't you? Most people tell me I don't look like a social worker. Like I'm too hot to be a social worker. Did you know I'm a social worker? Like, can you tell I'm smart?
Here's the thing. I was kidding.
Oh, of course. I knew that.
Okay then.
Like you knew that, right? Ha ha ha. Because I just told you I am a social worker, so you knew I was smart, and so since you know I'm smart, you know I know you were kidding. Right?
Okay.
So if you don't want to ask me out, what do you want? Do you want to take a selfie with me and show it to your friends?
No. I am just here to find out what resources are available because my house flooded and insurance didn't pay and I can't seem to get assistance from any organizations that are supposed to assist me.
Okay, giggle giggle. But I have to warn you, I normally don't date guys who are broke, but you're kind of cute. I might have to make an exception here. Giggle giggle.
So is that what Figs is? You're a dating service?
No. But people think that a lot. Because I'm so hot.
Can you tell me what Figs is, then?
Well, I don't know how to describe it exactly. I just started yesterday. But we have social workers. And if you need stuff because of the flood, we can help you. If you take this form and fill it out, and give it back to me, I can try to get you up to $1,000 from Figs. But it have to go to some bill you need paid because of something related to the storm. We don't give the money straight to you. Only to someone you owe money to. For storm stuff only.
Really? What's the catch?
No catch. That's what we are here for. We do other stuff too, something about construction. I'm not sure, I was out late, clubbing, last night with my friend and I'm still groggy. Here, fill out this intake form and I'll set you up. Use my pen. It has to be in black ink. I'll call you in a few days to follow up and verify your need and then get you a check. I'm not sure I can get you the full grand. But I'll try. The government gave it to us to give out. We have to get rid of it.
Oh my God, you are awesome. I owe so much money on my credit cards for gutting my house. Any help would be a godsend. Especially from the government. They stiffed me on my flood policy. I feel like they owe me the money anyway. How come they don't just give it to me? Why is someone paying you to give it to me? That makes no sense.
Whatever. It's a decent paying job. I'm glad to have it. For some reason, I get fired a lot. When you're done, give me back the pen. I'll give you my phone number.
So I can follow up?
No, so you can date me.
Here's the thing. I kind of have a girlfriend.
Yeah, but can she get you $1,000?
Probably. She is a bit of an entrepreneur, and is very successful at her new career. But I don't want her money.
I'm sure you'll call. I like to go to the movies.
I can't, but thanks.
Don't be flattered. I give my number out to a lot of people. Now make sure you include your address and phone number on there so I can follow up with the check. I really am looking forward to working with you.
Gee, thanks.
Hi there, son.
Hello there. My, you look like a dear, sweet boy.
Man, she means young man. Because it takes a man to fess up and admit you need some help. So tell us, boy, how can we help you?
Look at you. You're so brave. You're so strong. You seem to be holding up well through this tragedy of God's waters.
Yes, the Mrs. and I believe the good Lord flooded your city here because everyone is a sinner. You know, We get reality television at home over in the backwoods of Middle America. We know what goes on here. Every time that Lindsay Lohan does some heroin, or sleeps with another boy, another one of God's tears comes here to Long Island, because it's her hometown.
Lohan is from Merrick. Jerry Seinfeld is from Massapequa. Your island would be safe from God's tears if Seinfeld didn't take his show off the air. He brought laughter to everyone.
You do know, the reruns are just as funny, right?
No way.
He is the one that ruined it for you. Now he's doing that comedian in cars, getting coffee thing. All those fancy cars are gluttony. Gluttony is a sin that brings God's tears to his hometown. Lindsay Lohan and Jerry Seinfeld are the reasons your island flooded.
Yes, and clearly the good Lord spared everyone. So that must mean he recognizes you lesser sinners should be spared. So we came here to help.
Actually, some people did die rather tragically. I send my condolences to their families for this tragic loss. It is so heartbreaking.
Be consoled to know the death of a sinner is never tragic. We have been with the Green Pants for 40 years. Helping people is something we like to do as a couple.
The Mrs. talks a little slow because she had a stroke. We believe the good Lord stroked out her brain for some wonderful reason. We believe he chose us for a miracle.
Okay, so what exactly does the Green Pants group do?
We are volunteers. There's bunches of us. We take turns traveling to disasters and helping big sinners like you. You know, we've been to New York before. Came here on our honeymoon back in '59. Saw that Statue of Liberty and Rockefeller Center. Feels like home to us.
Son, there's no pressure here. We care so much about you. Would it be okay with you if we bowed heads together and prayed for your recovery? Not just from the storm, but from your sinners' evil ways. We are sure the good Lord will forgive you and let you into the Holy Kingdom if we pray with you.
It's very nice of you to come all this way to help me, but I am going to have to take a pass on that prayer. I am not very religious. I believe that the storm was due to a historic low-pressure weather condition. I hope that does not offend you.
Why? Is it because you're a Hebrew? We hear there's a lot of Hebrews here in New York. We used to think you were weirdos. Then that September 11th thing happened. Nowadays, you Hebrews are like regular people. No one back home has got the time to pay attention to you all.
Honey, at Green Pants sensitivity training, which the program leader said was designed particularly for you, as you probably are not a valid universal representation of our group. They told us not to talk about September 11th. They said it would be too traumatic.
He don't care. We share a common enemy. The jihad crazies.
Sir, you kind of remind me of Archie Bunker. You have to be really careful with that Archie Bunker behavior today. I don't want you offending other flood victims. Or anybody, for that matter. I will not tell you my race or religion because it is completely irrelevant, unless, that is, telling you will qualify me for some kind of repair grant. Because I am now a desperate sellout with no self-respect or dignity. Thanks, NFIP.
Let's talk about that Archie Bunker. Archie Bunker is great. I always liked that Jughead. Wore a crown all the time. That was funny stuff.
Jughead? Do you mean Meathead?
Nope. Definitely Jughead. I think he had a crush on Archie Bunker's girl, Veronica.
Meathead was married to Gloria.
What do you mean, married? They were only in high school.
Okay, look, I'm really enjoying speaking with you. Well, I'm not sure enjoying is the word. It's nice. No, it's horrifying. No, that's not polite to say. It's interesting, yes. It's nice to meet you, and it's interesting to speak with you too. Yeah, that's it.
Hubby, Just tell the boy what we green pants people do already. You're talking his ear off.
Sure. We can assist you in your recovery by pairing you with other volunteers that are equipped to help for your particular situation. Just fill out this intake form and we'll call you in a few days. We can match you with volunteers that can fix your sheetrock, stuff like that. Just make sure that pen has black ink. It's gotta be in black ink.
Hey, that sounds really great.
It's the Lord's work. Do you have a name or should I just call you Sinner?
Tony. My name is Tony. I'll fill this out. Thanks so much for coming all this way.
Not a problem. We need Hebrews, like you and that Seinfeld, and even that pot-smoking loser Seth Rogen, or the rapture will never happen. Helping you is going to get me bonus points at my church.
Hi.
Whatever.
Hey, I know you. You're totally the crackhead who tried to loot my garbage.
Guess again. Tried is like the wrong word. I succeeded. And I don't loot garbage. I loot scrap metal. Scrap metal is very valuable. Garbage looks like you.
So this is what you're doing now? Did you run out of houses to loot, or crack to smoke?
Dude, you're kind of disturbing my balance. I'm trying to be harmonious with the universe.
What are you doing here? Do you work for Project Cope, or not?
I so work for Project Cope. I was smoking crack with my buddies out in the schoolyard, and this man in a suit came over and said, his Project Cope leader had to go home throwing up. He said he was desperate, something about how he had already started a colonoscopy preparation and had to leave. Then he offered me this job helping flood victims. It pays handsomely, considering I have no job skills, and I'm pretty high right now. It's the easiest job I ever had.
What do you do?
This, I figure if I can achieve balance with the universe, it's going to help a lot of people. Other than telling me to make sure everyone uses black ink, he didn't give me any instructions or anything. He just ran off crying with his hands on his butt.
This is very disturbing. I'm going to poke you and see if you fall.
Oh my god, that tickled. Asshole.
Now the universe is rebalanced. She is actually right. I do feel much better now.
Don't underestimate me. I'm a fucking genius.
Hi, my name is Bridget. What's your name?
Tony. I'm just going from table to table seeing what everything is about. What does Church People Charities do?
Well, we provide disaster case management. If you fill out this intake form, I can enter you into the computer and take you as my client. I'm not exactly sure what all our offerings are because I am new here. But for example, we can take a look at your unique situation and then make recommendations on avenues you should proactively be pursuing towards recovery. In some cases, this means applying for funds or grants. In others, it means applying to get volunteers to help you. Does this sound like something you would be interested in?
There are going to be people called disaster case managers. You definitely want one of those.
I definitely am interested. Please sign me up.
Great. You're my first client. I recently graduated from college and this is my first real job.
I graduated last year too. I went to the State University of New York at Binghamton.
I don't know that school. But there are so many schools in the States. I was doing study abroad. I am from England. I went to a school in New Jersey called Princeton. Have you heard of it?
Sure. I hear it's not as good as Binghamton University. At least that is what my parents told me when they made me go there. That is what most parents on Long Island tell their kids. Right, parents?
Just make sure you fill the application out in black ink. If there is one thing I learned in America, it is that everyone is a stickler for using black ink on official documents.
Right. We're crazy like that here in America. The IRS, the medical profession, and all the organizations here all want black ink.
Roses are red, violets are blue, all ink must be black, no matter what you do.
Cute poem.
I like to think I'm channeling Walt Whitman. I feel his presence strongly here. I even went to his mall.
I see you are a clever one.
Hello.
Hello, fine sir. I am making all the rounds. Can you tell me what this table is for? I am not sure who your organization is, or what it is called. Every sign says something else.
Well, we're not sure what we are calling it yet.
What is this, it, that you are referring to?
I am afraid we don't know exactly what it is yet. But it is going to be some kind of big deal grant program from New York State.
Grant for what?
Grant to give you floody people money to rebuild your houses. We're taking pre-registration here today. The feds do this every time there is a flood somewhere because the flood insurance never pays fairly. They always give the money to the state to manage in order to distract everyone from their involvement with the whole scam.
What? This full-on bullshit, with the flood insurance, has happened before?
Ha ha ha. Well, not in the New York metro area. That is why we don't know what the hell we are doing, or what to call it. But if you go ahead and pre-register, you'll be able to get more information. Assuming the program doesn't get cancelled. But, if it doesn't get cancelled, it could pay you $50,000 or $100,000, or maybe even more than that. Or maybe a lot less. The federal government figures if it can first defraud you of the money you're due from your insurance, then it can please you by throwing you a bone of any amount. And so this program is being launched. You should sign up. Trust me.
Oh, I will sign up. But I don't trust you already.
No skin off my nose. I did not flood.
What do I do?
Fill out the intake form in front of you there. Then, you can go on the laptop behind you and fill out all your personal information.
Is my personal information going to be kept private?
Well, that computer doesn't really connect to anything. Except for when I go home and use it to download pornography off of Pirate Bay. But as far as I know, illegal peer-to-peer file share networks are safe from my computer. So, probably all your personal data will be kept private. I guess.
If it doesn't connect to anything, why do I have to fill out my information there?
Gee, you certainly ask a lot of questions. Don't worry about it.
But I want to know why I have to fill out a paper form and then fill out a form on a computer that doesn't connect to anything.
Computers create the illusion that we know what we are doing. Do you see anyone else here at the fair with computers?
No. But I assume that is just because there is nowhere to hook them up.
No, it is because we want you to think we are the best. Your government is the best. Repeat after me. My government is the only one here with a laptop. Therefore they clearly know what they're doing, and they are the best.
I will not say that.
Man, then you're going to have a lot of trouble getting through this program. Then, just fill out the form and the computer form, because that is procedure.
Okay. I give up. I'll stop asking questions and do it.
Perfect. You, sir, are what I call a fast learner.
I don't quite know what to make of that. I can't wait to get out of here. This whole day has been like an exercise in insanity.
Hey, buddy, fancy meeting you here.
Oh my god. Douchebag Joe, I'm so glad to see you. You have no idea.
Oh, I have an idea. I've been here 3 fucking hours, filling shit out in black ink. This all seems like bullshit to me. Every last person here is some kind of freak. It's like they got hired 10 minutes before they showed up. They don't know shit about what they are doing here, and you're like a captive audience. They know you are desperate, and they have you, like, fucking trapped until they give you information. So you have to listen to their whole redneck life story before they help you. This is total bullshit. Then after listening to war stories, or poodle stories, or stories about poodles who have been to war, all they do for you is give you another fucking form. Tony, I need a drink. These fucking Sandy resource fairs should be open bar. Hey, we should open a table here that sells cocktails. Strong cocktails. We'd have money for repairs in no time.
I talked to one normal person. Everyone else was nuts. Archie Bunker from the Bible Belt told me we flooded because we are sinners. All I can say about that is, This sinner is definitely down for a drink. Let's go to a bar. But I think I need to wash my hands first after touching that guy's laptop. I saw his screensaver. It was a picture of him wearing nothing but a blonde wig, and a tutu skirt.
I have hand sanitizer. Let's leave now.
Splendid. I have all my papers. Let's split. Do you think hand sanitizer can clean that picture out of my head?
Don't worry, the drinks will take care of that.
I wonder why they didn't invite me. I need a drink too.
I overheard. I don't have any beer, but I have crack.
Even better. Some old lady volunteer in a straw hat whispered something to me about a threesome with her husband. I need to hide from her and myself because I was considering it. Crack should help, right?
Yes, let's go.